Good Sons, everybody, and welcome back to Castles and Company, a Disney podcast. A lot of news that happened in this last week. Last 2 weeks, I guess. We didn't have an episode last week. But, yeah, for this week, we've got a lot of big news. I said big news twice. I'm tired, if you didn't notice. Gwyneth's here with me today. So, hello, Gwyneth.
Hello.
So, of course, my name is Jared, and we didn't have an episode last week because I'm just tired from residential life training. Like, we just been going nonstop. I don't know, Gwyneth, are you tired too?
I'm very tired. I also started training this week, so.
Yeah, it's one of those weeks, which is pretty ironic because we had like a ton of news that happened this week too. So it's like sad that all this big stuff happened and like everyone's off doing whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So either way, we'll just do a little chat about it all. It's gonna be one of those. But start it off. Let's do Oogie Boogie Bash. All right, so I don't even know where to start with this. Both of us went. We didn't go together. Gwyneth, you want to start off? How you felt with Boogie Bash? Boogie Bash?
Yeah, sure.
I can't talk to you. I'm about to restart the whole episode at this point.
You're good, Jared. Don't worry.
All right.
We persevered.
Take the wheel, Gwyneth.
Yeah. Okay, so I literally went last night. I went the full 3 to 11 p.m. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Got to eat lots of stuff. Got to see lots of unique characters that we usually don't get to see around the parks. Got to take lots and lots of pictures, which is super fun. Always love taking pictures. And then also got to ride some of the Halloween themed rides that are special during this time of year. Overall, it was a really fun experience and I really had a great time. And I would definitely go again the next year.
Wait, were there multiple rides that changed for Halloween?
Yes, I believe so.
Wait, which one? I know there's the Guardians one. What's the other one?
Doesn't Cars change too?
I didn't get a chance to go on Cars. Is it
Me
really?
neither, weirdly enough. But yeah, I thought it did. I knew it did the first year for Oogie Boogie, which was 2 years ago, but I didn't double check this time and I didn't get to go on this time.
Okay, well now I gotta look that up for like next year in case I want to hit that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go on the. So here's the thing, I'm kind of a weenie when it comes to like drop rides. So I went on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout like right when the park reopened, and then I'm like, all right, that's it, I'm good. So I saw that they were having like the special event in the tower, but I like skipped out on it. But yeah, overall for me, so wait, Gwyneth, I know you went with someone else. I went on my own. So I guess for me it was a lot. It was like for one, this is my first time at Disneyland on my own. So you count California Adventure as Disneyland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I guess, yeah. So then first time on my own, it was it wasn't that bad because like I did get to talk to like cool people who are like sitting next to me on rides or like in line, things like that. But at the same time, like I really think going to California Adventure, you need like friends or like a significant other. I feel like that makes it way more fun. I don't know, Gwyneth, have you ever gone on your own to a Disney park?
I have not, but I do want to. Everybody says that you should go at least once by yourself.
Okay, my recommendation is don't go to California Adventure. 'Cause it's like a fair. It's like I don't know. It's more of like a thing to do. Like you go to the fair with friends. Who goes to the fair on their own? You know what I mean, kind of deal.
That's true.
Like Disneyland itself, like everything there is like so captivating that like it doesn't matter if you have friends or not. Like you're having a good time. Like it. Like I was halfway through the Little Mermaid ride when I realized I'm sad. I need like a boo. Like
Oh, shit. On the Little Mermaid. No.
Because I looked over at the like the buggy, like what are they called, like dune buggies or whatever, like the clamshells next to me, and there was a guy dressed up in like a prince outfit, and he had his girlfriend with him who was in a Cinderella outfit. And I was
Oh,
like, oh, that's the cutest thing. And then it's like back to like the dancing starfish on Little Mermaid, and I'm just like, this ain't it, Chief. Because the
you
dude.
know what? It's okay, Jared. Soon you will get there. You will be there with your couple's outfit at Disney.
Taking applications for next year's Boogie Bash with me as your boyfriend. Um, Anyone who'd like to submit submit an application can do so on our Instagram, Castles and Company. Plugging the website,
Shoot your shot.
castles.
Shoot your shot.
No, but yeah. I mean, besides that, besides the crippling loneliness, it wasn't that bad. So, I did have my phone die. Oh, okay. So I gotta backtrack. So, if you haven't heard this part yet, I went
I
on
have
a.
not.
So I was gonna go on a trip to Vegas, and right before the trip to Vegas, my phone completely turned off and would not turn on. And then when I got back from Vegas and got my phone checked out, my debit card had like fraudulent charges on it, and I couldn't check because my phone was dead. So when I went to go get my phone checked, and they're like, "Yeah, your phone is like the motherboard just like died, and it's like irreparable, but it's also like nothing I could have caused." And
Mhm.
then the debit card thing, like my mom was taking a look at it and was like, "Yeah, there's all these fraudulent charges. Like you have to like get these fixed out." So
Mhm.
first I went like a whole week. So this is why we didn't have an episode last week. I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't contact anybody. So didn't have a phone, and then when I get another phone, it goes straight to I no longer have a debit card. So I went to Disneyland without a debit card, and that was also tough because everything at Disney costs money, right? So like for example, I needed to charge my phone, so I went to go. You know how to buy those? You know how they have those like fuel rods? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope. A
Okay,
fuel rod.
so like in Bing Bong's like store, there's like a
Mhm.
terminal thing you can walk up to, and for $30 you can buy like a charger, and throughout the day you can put
Oh.
that charger back into the machine, and then it'll give you a new one, like a fresh one, and you don't have to pay any extra. So it's like
Wow.
even though it's like 30 up front, you can keep using it anytime you come back to Disneyland, get like a free charge whenever you want. So
That's worth the 30.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So I went to go buy one, and it only takes debit cards and credit cards, and I had cash. So I was like,
Oh.
bro, are you kidding me right now? So I walk up to like a random dude in Bing Bong. So I'm like, hey, can you buy me this? I'll give you the cash. So I gave him the cash and like an extra 5 for buying it for me. It was awkward too because his card got declined like twice on the machine.
Oh my god. You just know how to pick them, Jared.
I know. So he's like, all right, I'll try the other card. And I'm just like, this poor man.
He probably felt so embarrassed for himself too.
so, so overall, it was a stressful week. And then I was like, I almost didn't even go to Boogie Bash because I was like, oh my
Mm.
gosh, like I'm just stressed out and I don't even have a debit card. But I ended up going. I bought Did you see my Instagram? Yeah, you saw my Instagram post about
Mhm.
the what if we kissed under Oogie
Yeah,
Boogie?
I was confused. I was like, is he okay? I should ask somebody, right? But I didn't. I should have. I should have.
No, I joke to my friends. I'm like, I'm gonna I'm gonna force my future girlfriend to kiss me under Oogie Boogie. It's a requirement of dating me. You're like, no comment.
I mean, I told you if you didn't use this caption in the podcast, I didn't want it. So here we are, anyways.
Yeah. I forgot to open with that. I should have restarted. Instead of the normal bright suns, just what if we kissed under Oogie Boogie? But I bought a. Do you know what they're the spirit jerseys? You have one?
Yes, I wore one to Oogie Boogies.
Which one did you wear?
I wore the Maleficent one.
Okay, so is that one you've gotten in past years?
Actually, that one came out like 2 weeks ago. So I
Okay.
specifically went to Downtown Disney to buy that one. Yeah.
Okay. So when I went there, I went immediately. I did go right when I got there. I got there at like 2:30, So you know how it
Mhm.
started at 3, right?
Mhm.
I went and I bought a, how do I describe it? It's a,
The pumpkin one, right?
yeah, with the like the little pumpkins and like the orange
Mhm.
Disneyland on the back.
Mhm.
So
Very
yeah,
cute.
got that. Got 2 pins. One of them was Yoda, and he's like, I mean, Baby Yoda or Grogu, and he's like using the Force to like raise like some candy in the air. That was a cute little pin. And then the other one was like a Oogie Boogie pin. So I have now sated my need for pins every time I go to Disneyland.
Good, as you should. But I did not see any Oogie Boogie pins. Also, we didn't look that hard, so that was a mistake I definitely made. But
Yeah,
dang,
yep.
oh my god,
No, they honestly didn't do a good job with their Oogie Boogie pins because I even went to like the thing. Did you go to the one in downtown Disney?
I did not.
So you know, like by the Lego store, right?
Mhm.
They have like
Yeah.
a pin like thing set up, and when you go to
Yeah, I
that
know what
one,
you're talking about.
like none of I even went like to the holiday section and there was nothing on it, and it was like on the physical structure itself, not on like one like rotating things on the outside.
Was it near? It's behind the like register where all the special pins are, right? The limited
No,
edition ones.
it wasn't limited edition, I don't think, and it wasn't behind the register. It was just like I don't know how to describe like on the outside of like the structure. Like imagine a doorway. It was like in the doorway,
I see. Interesting.
but it's
That's
still
a really crappy place to put
yeah.
it.
That's what I'm saying for Halloween when Halloween's the event. Like I
Mhm.
spent 10 minutes looking for it, like just looking
Oh
at
my
all the
god.
different things, and I couldn't find them. And then when I eventually did, I was like, why aren't these like displayed somewhere better? But um, besides that, did you like the parade?
I love the parade. I've seen like videos of the one in Disney World. So that one's based off of this one here is based off that one. And it's just like a kind of watered down version of it. I like the Disney World one better, but it's still pretty good.
Okay, I mean Disney World does do everything bigger and better though. So like,
Not everything. Not everything.
okay, most things because they have more space, more money,
Yes.
everything over there. But I really like. Okay, so I have to say spoilers for the parade.
No, I think you're good. Honestly, I think it's fine. Like, I'll just say spoilers and then we'll move on and just,
Okay, yeah. If you really don't want to know anything about this parade and you're going like tomorrow, like skip for like the next like 2 minutes. But favorite parts, I loved like. Did you see like when they did the shovel thing?
oh
Like,
my God. The little, I don't know what it's called, but like the fire sparks. Oh, so
yeah.
cool.
Like,
So cool.
is that part of like is that a special shovel or do shovels just do that?
I think it's a special shovel. It has to be, right? For them to not like give that much force to put sparks in. I feel like it's the same technology that they use for like Scary Farm or like Horror Nights where like characters would like drag their claws across the floor and like sparks would fly out. I think it's that same technology.
Okay. So I guess that was like the biggest like yo like cool thing. I don't know. Did you have?
Super cool.
I know like okay. So I'll hear your thing. What was like your other favorite part? If you have another favorite
So I think the best thing about like Oogie Boogie's Bash is the amount of like character interactions you get. Cause like there aren't that many people that are there and it's not too crowded. So like whenever I would hype characters up or like cast members up in the parade, they would like give me like a cute reaction or like one of the vampires tried to steal my boyfriend, you guys. Like he
one?
was just sitting there on the sidewalk and the vampire like from Nightmare Before Christmas comes up and like almost like grabs him and like caresses him by the cheek. But obviously they can't touch you, but it was like such a cute little moment. Like it's
Oh,
so great. Yeah.
I think I locked eyes with like one of the dancing ladies at one point, and I was like, "Damn, I'm in
Mhm.
love now. Like
Right?
it's over."
Yeah.
Like I feel like she looked at me and gave me like the cutest smile, and I'm like, "That's it, that's
Yeah,
it.
shared.
There goes my love." No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. but but I was like, "Damn, he was cute." Um,
Oh.
but yeah, like I think like what the floats were. Like the dragon float was really cool at the end. I'm trying to think if there were any
Mhm.
other. Oh, the one with the guy from Princess and the Frog. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh yes,
I
yes.
think
Dr.
that
Facilier's float was very nice.
I think that was my favorite float. Like I thought that was the most
Super
enjoyable
cute.
to see. Plus the actor was like really on point too.
Oh, they always outdo themselves, especially with like Dr. Facilier when he walks around New Orleans Square. Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Oh, he does that? Like in Disneyland?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he still do that now? Like even with COVID?
I have not seen many like actors walk around anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a maybe, but probably not.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I think I saw character photos for the event, and the actors were like behind like a rope ladder or like a rope thing. So,
Yeah.
let's see other notes from Oogie Boogie Bash. I wrote down notes like what happened. No,
Oh, nice.
or like I wrote down notes. I'll listen to them or find them later. But the candy there was pretty good. Honestly, I survived off of candy for half the night because I didn't have my debit card and have a lot of money. So I was
Oh.
like, so like you wouldn't go down like the trick or treat pass. They'd like give you apples, and I'd be like, hell yeah,
Mm-hmm.
apples! Like I get to eat like real food right now. Um, but yeah, they had multiple paths. Over in Avengers Campus, did you do any of the candy paths?
Yes, I did.
Did you do the Avengers Campus one?
Yes.
Did you see when they what's her name? Agatha came out of the portal?
I did not see her come out, but when I went in, she was like on top of
The
the
pedestal?
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I recorded it. I recorded her coming out of it. So that was really cool. I can show that to you later.
Yeah.
Um I'll put up I did like a mini blog thing when I went there cuz it was just
Hmm.
me. So I just like recorded some stuff. I'll probably talk over it. Knowing me, that's not going to get out for like another 3 months just with my procrastinating self right now. We're working on it, but that was just really cool seeing her come out. I wasn't expecting that at all. So it was like a pleasant surprise to see that, like, because that's the first time that's ever happened, you know? This is the first
Mm,
Halloween at Avengers Campus, you know?
very true, very true.
You went on the Guardians ride, right? Is
Yes, super fun.
that the one where like
I really liked it.
Rocket has to save
Yes,
him?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocket has to save Groot, and it's basically like the gantry lift full of humans is used to distract the big scary monster. And I
Yeah.
liked it a lot. Yeah, they didn't use like as much like I guess pop-ish music, but more like rock and punky, and it felt super awesome. Like I was really enjoying myself.
So personally, I've never been on it when it's done that, but I have seen like videos of it.
Hmm.
Do you remember what song you got?
Oh, I could not tell you. I did not know the song at all. Like usually, like during regular hours, like they're usually like really popular songs from the 80s. And I love the 80s, but I did not know these songs. I'll have to look into it and let you know later.
Hmm. So basically, overall, you'd agree you're gonna try and was this your first time doing Boogie Bash, or is this like your second?
This is my first time.
Okay, so you're gonna try for it next year too, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, so I think we're in agreement. It was really good. Like I came in with very low expectations and was like
What?
pleasant. Sorry, wait, did I not say that before? I really didn't expect it to be like
I
this
didn't know
good.
that.
No,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I know. I didn't expect much from it, and then like I wasn't even planning on watching the parade, but they had two of them, so like I sat
Mhm.
down for the second one and was like, holy cow, this is pretty good. You know,
You always have to watch the parade. The parades are always so good.
I don't know. I've got my whole life at Disney like not going to the parades just because like
Stop.
yeah. So this is like I think that
No.
was the first parade I've ever sat down to watch at a Disney park.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh my
like
god.
because I was like, oh, it's a special event parade, like. You know what I mean? Like I can't like if I miss it now, I'm not gonna see it for another year or more. You know?
That's
So
true.
um, definitely once I get back to I've only been to the Disney when I went to Disneyland with Blake and Sanil and Sasha, they weren't doing parades. You know? So like
Oh yeah, that's true.
next time I go that so I will lead this into the next thing real quick. So next time I go to Disneyland, I'll definitely sit down and watch the parade, you know? Now that like I have a magic key pass. So that's what we'll get in. Yeah.
Hey.
So we'll switch
Wait, really
yeah, any
quickly.
last comments about
Sorry.
Boogie Bash?
Yeah. Did you do Villains Grow?
The line was like around the block. Like it was down the line went from wherever the entrance to like that grove is, all the way down to what's that place with the ride? Soaring over California.
Yeah, okay, us too, but we waited and it
No,
was
no.
pretty
How
cool.
long?
No,
How
it
long did
wasn't
you
even
wait?
that long. It was not that long. It was like maybe 15 minutes max. This lady tried to cut us, but I called her out, so it was fine. But
15
like,
minutes or 50?
yeah, it was no 15, 15. It wasn't that long.
I don't know. I just saw that line and was like, you know what? I'm gonna. Oh, I think I was gonna get in it, and then oh, this is the last thing I was gonna add that I forgot to. The Spider-Man ride,
Mm-hmm.
the Web Slingers ride.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have a virtual queue because it was Boogie
Right.
Bash, so they had it as a regular queue line, which
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was the case. So like, I didn't get a virtual queue in the morning because I forgot,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like pleasantly surprised when I was able to go. So I get in line.
Yay.
I get in line for it, and it's like a 35-minute wait. I wait like 10 minutes. The ride breaks down. I wait like another 40 minutes, and they're like, "Sorry, like the line or the ride's broken down. Like here, we're gonna give you
Oh
fast
no.
passes." So they like scanned my ticket and gave me a fast pass. So like I
Mm-hmm.
left, and then when I was looking at the Villains Grove line, that's when I checked my phone and it was reopened. So then I used my fast pass over at
Oh, nice. But yeah, Villains Grove, like everybody was talking about it. So I made it like a to-do thing and it was really nice. I'll show you videos later, but lots of really cool effects and like smells too, interesting enough. But I love like spooky kind of exterior and like design stuff and decoration. So this was definitely like a huge hit with me.
All right. Well, since you recommended it, I'll definitely make sure to hit it next time. Like I wish I had
Yeah.
known that ahead of time that it like
No, yeah,
that it
you're
was like
good.
fire like that. But I think for my final comment is I think you need a 2-day ticket for this. Like I think you need to do 2 days of Boogie Bash to get everything and like that you need. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think if you're like, if this shouldn't be the trip where you ride all the rides, this
I
should
think
be the
that was
trip
my
where like,
problem. I went to go ride
yeah,
a bunch
I
of
get that.
rides.
Yeah.
I
But yeah,
I still got a lot done
other
though.
stuff was really cool.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
yeah, definitely.
Like I went on Incredicoaster twice.
Okay,
So
Jared, well, there was that.
hey, the line was like a 5-minute wait though, so
That's true. Okay, okay, okay.
we
Then
take
it
those.
didn't take up that much time. But yeah.
And then I got like pass photos taken to me, so things like
Hmm.
that. It was fun. Yeah, we'll just move on from that to Magic Key. So I know I wanted to bring this up because you said you were sad you couldn't be here for the episodes where we talked about it. So did you
Oh
decide on a
yeah.
pass?
Um, I'm thinking about it right now, and
You haven't
I
bought
think I'm
one?
gonna go. No, I haven't because originally I wasn't going to, but then looking at it now, I think we're gonna end up going a lot, especially during the holiday season because we always go in the holiday season. So I think I'm getting just the highest one because it'll go into the area where like after we graduate, so I'll have like as much time to go. Also, parking's a B word, so I want free parking.
Okay, I get that. I was actually gonna get the biggest one. I can never
Hmm.
remember what it's called.
Yeah, I thought you were going to
The Dream
too.
Key.
I think so, yeah.
So I was going to, but then I eventually settled on the Imagine Key for two reasons. One, I take the bus to Disneyland, so I took the bus for the first time to Disneyland on Sunday. Is that when this was?
For Oogie Boogie?
The Oogie Boogie. So,
Oh man.
so with Riverside, our school UCR gives us like free bus passes. So I took a bus. I took like a short bus that was like 5 minutes, and then once you like switch stops, you get on this other bus that takes like 2 hours, and it drives you like straight to Harbor Boulevard drop off. So
Oh wow.
I technically don't really need like one. I don't have a car to take in there, but I don't
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
I can just take the bus, you know. So like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, even your hometown isn't like super close to Disney.
Yeah, but like even if I was gonna go, like I'd probably go with like my brother who's like coming home, so he might drive us there. The other thing though is that I like going when it's not crowded. So like most weekdays during the not summer are really not crowded at all, you know? So like everything on the Imagine Pass, the SoCal Pass, is
Hmm.
weekdays. So it like works out perfect.
Hey,
Um,
whatever works for you.
yeah. I'm not saying it works at best for everyone. Like you said, you're probably gonna go with the Dream Key, which I'm not bashing on at all. Like I think it's a really good deal.
No, yeah, definitely. Because like with my schedule, like I cannot go on weekdays and like unless we were on break or something, that's when I usually like to go. But like when we're on break, that's when like tickets are the most expensive too. So
Uh-huh.
it's really like a give and take kind of thing.
I mean, there's no winning with Disney to begin
Oh
with.
my god, yeah, there's no winning.
So,
God, oh my god. The the
yeah,
the
go ahead.
level below Dream, 50% parking. I was like, what is this scam? Oh my god. It
At
was like
that
it was
point,
never like this.
you just get the bigger key for free parking.
Exactly.
I guess maybe we're just built different because we go to Disney a lot. I guess for
That's
other
true.
people, maybe it might not be as big of a deal.
Hmm.
Or maybe what they do is like one person in their family gets the free parking pass one, and then everyone else gets like the
Yeah.
key lower.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That I think I'm gonna do that. So it'll be better.
So you can take your whole family.
Yeah.
um, all right, just so we gotta move on here so that we have enough time to hit everything up.
Hmm.
I think, don't quote me on this, but they just released tickets for holidays at Disneyland. Sorry, do you know any more about this? I'm not too familiar.
Um, I thought it was only at Disney World, but I did not also look too much into it. But it basically sounds like Oogie Boogie, but for Christmas.
So you've never done that at a Disney park?
No, because this is a totally new concept.
Oh, it is?
Hmm.
Maybe it is just Disney World. Now I'm checking the Disneyland website too. No, here we go. Here we go. I knew it was right because one of my friends put it on their story. So we've
Mm.
got Disney Merriest Nights. It says join the fun at 6 holiday parties as Mickey Mouse and friends host all new holiday after hour events at Disneyland Park on select nights in November and December 2021. General admission tickets start at $165 per person.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
I'm sorry. At least Oogie Boogie gave you the option of like a 120 or a 130 ticket, which is
That's
what
why
I
what I
went
did.
with.
Yeah, I think I did the
Yeah,
130.
exactly. And I was like, oh, sis, 160? That's basically going on a peak day. They better give me the full 14 hours there.
I'm trying to see right now. It says admission to Disneyland Park 3 hours before the event begins. Where's the event description? Uh, I'm not seeing one.
Uh oh.
Select a date. Wow, there are only there's only one day in December left and 4 days in November or 3 days in November
Oof.
left. Wow, and one of them costs $175.
Stop.
You're kidding me. Honestly, I know I said like I'm
That's
doing this podcast. I
crazy.
want to go to all these. I don't know if this is feasible.
Yeah. Plus, it's kind of risky to go on the first year.
But it's also cool to be like, oh, I did every year.
That's also true.
I will look
Give and
in.
take, Jared. Give and take.
Takes. I'll see once my debit card stuff works out if there's any tickets left
Hmm.
over. I'm trying. Oh, here event details. Arrive ahead beginning at 5 p.m. and explore the park before the party. So you can get there. I'm guessing at arrive ahead beginning at 5. Does that mean you can get in at 2 or does the event start at 8?
I feel like the event would start at 8. If it's after hours, the way that Disney World did it, so Disney World will close their parks really early, around 8 or 9, and then have their after hours from like 8 to I think I want to say like 1 or 2.
Okay. So it says there's a special fantasy parade. It says access to attractions. It's usually shorter wait times. Galaxy's Edge will not be available during event hours.
No, that's whack. I'm sorry, that's so whack.
Yeah. Character appearances, festive photo ops, holiday merchandise, special holiday treats and eat. The 6 merry parties are Victorian themed party on Main Street, Feliz Navidad party in Frontierland, New Orleans, New.
Nice.
This is. Don't quote me on that. New Orleans Holiday
I,
in New Orleans. What?
the one with Tiana, right? That's the only one
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember.
in New Orleans Square, Frozen theme party in Fantasyland, tropical party in Adventureland, and Tomorrowland party. Guess where? In
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland. So I don't know. I will have to look into this one. This doesn't look like a good deal. I thought, but like I enjoyed Boogie Bash though. That's why I'm
Yeah,
like, and it's only
high
like,
hopes.
yeah. I'll look into it. I'd have to check my schedule. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What are you leaning towards? I feel like you're leaning towards no.
I think I'm leaning towards a fat no, but I will have to definitely do more research. But for 160, I'm not down because haven't paid for a peak ticket since like I don't know, probably like 10 years because
Like the,
like you,
yeah,
like I really tried not to go on peak days.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's a peak day. Plus, I have this magic key now. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. That's how I feel too. And like the after hours events usually go pretty hard, but
that's what
this
I'm saying.
doesn't sound like it goes as hard, you know?
It doesn't tell me on here what time it goes to. I'm trying to see like if there's like small writing somewhere. Um, event details and information. Okay, here we go. Event
Nice.
details. Party takes place from 8 p.m. to midnight, so you get 4 hours. I feel like that's not a
Mm,
lot. Party
yeah.
mix-in begins at 5, so technically you get 5, 6, 7 hours in the park for $165. Um, no refill. Yeah, it just you get one more hour than Boogie Bash. Kind of trash, not good.
Mm,
Oh no,
yeah.
you get no, but you lose 2 hours because um because it starts at 5. Party Mixin starts at 5. Party Mixin for Boogie Bash started at 3, right?
Yes.
So you get 1 hour less than Boogie Bash. It's trash, bro.
I know. Yeah. Oof. We'll see. Honestly, that those parties better be amazing with free
Okay,
food or
yeah.
something.
I'm not seeing free food anywhere. Like I got free candy from Boogie Bash. I'm not seeing free food here.
Exactly.
Oh well,
And you know,
we'll look into it. We'll look into it.
yeah.
If there's tickets next week, we'll talk about it. But um, at least it's at Disneyland as opposed to like California Adventure. So there's probably like more stuff to do.
Yeah. Ride wise, right?
Yeah, ride wise. That's the thing too. But
Yeah.
like you're gonna want to hit up the other stuff. Anyway, we're running low on time, but we'll still try and hit like the other topics that we had for today. So let's see what do we got next. We've got the Hawkeye trailer. So we'll do this one kind of quick. You got a chance to watch this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Hawkeye trailer came out. It is also Christmas themed, which I wasn't expecting. Were you?
I did not. There were a lot of things I did not expect.
Wait, what are some of the others?
I thought this show was gonna be about his daughter, but then I don't know. I think it was kind of a bad move on my part because her name is Kate Bishop and his name is Clint Barton and like different last names. So how could it be about his daughter? You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Yeah. So that I thought it was about her, but it's not. And then the Christmas thing.
Her name's a Haley Steinfeld. Steinfeld. I never remember.
Yes.
Is it Stein or Sign?
Stein.
Haley Haley Steinfeld. Steinfield.
Yes. Stein. I don't know. Steinfeld sounds right.
She seemed good in it in the trailer. Like I'm excited
Hmm.
now. Like I
No, yeah,
didn't.
she's a great actor. Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a very uh winter or not winter sol yeah Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like you're not gonna get like the hype that you got from Loki or from WandaVision, like in the
Hmm.
news, but you're definitely not gonna be sad either. Like it definitely looks like fun. So I don't know. Do you have any other opinions on it?
Yeah, it definitely looks a little hallmarky just because of the Christmas thing. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's gonna be funny and like family oriented, which is a little different, but we'll see where it comes and goes.
Not much to say there. Looks good. Trailer's out. Go give it a watch, people. What if? Have you been watching What If?
I'm not caught up. I'm so sorry.
Which when's the last one you've seen?
The second one.
Okay, I think that's a good sign to say, like, I just watched, I think, the fourth one. It was like Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange or something like that. Um it was like they're good, and I really love that episode, but like this isn't like the hype show of the year. If anyone was like
No, it's
watching
not.
the
Yeah.
show and deciding, or watching the podcast and deciding whether or not to see it, this ain't it. Like, it's really good, and I enjoy every episode that I watch, and I'm like, yo, that's a cool thing they did. But I'm not like dying. Like WandaVision, I stayed up till 12 just to watch the new episode, you know?
Mhm. Agreed.
This, I will watch the episode like 2 weeks late. Like,
Mhm.
I'll check right now. Today's Wednesday. It's always on podcast. Um, Marvel. What if they just did their? They just released their sixth episode today. So I haven't seen episode 5, and you said you've only seen the first two, right?
Yep.
So you saw
Mhm.
the T'Challa one, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess we've both seen that one, so we can talk about that one. What do you think of that one?
It's really great. I love T'Challa. That I Yeah. I mean, and I think he makes a much better Star Lord than
Oh
what
yeah,
Star Lord is. Yeah, and it's a very confusing and like conflicting ideal, right? Because we already have Peter Quill, but yeah, I think T'Challa brings a lot to Star Lord that we could never get from a very angry, like abandoned white male. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Peter Quill.
Yeah. Who works at a Dairy Queen. I was like, oh man.
Whoa! Spoilers! Spoilers!
Oh, my
Whoa!
bad. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Ah!
Unnamed ice cream shop.
I don't think anyone will care too much. I apologize if Gwyneth just destroyed your your want to watch the show because of that, but
I'm so sorry.
I don't think anyone cares. But honestly, I think you're right. Like, plus this was Chadwick's last time.
Hmm.
It was his last time, like his last role, I think, ever that he's ever done was this
Yeah.
show. So I think
Hmm.
that's really cool that like they gave him a good send off. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Um, I really love the episode. I love how they like subverted expectations. You know, like what I mean by that, especially with like some of the characters, they like changed
Hmm.
completely. Uh,
Yeah.
so I guess overall great episode. The next two, or the next one after that, episode 3, I wasn't a huge fan of. Then episode 4 was really good. I thought it was like the best. You got to see that one, the one with Doctor Strange Gwyneth.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
actually really really good. Um, we'll let y'all know in the future if we get to the next one, get to episodes 5 and 6. But not too much to talk about there. Kind of did the show backwards, say, where we talked about Boogie Bash first. That was like our topic, but going through, here's like the last, or one of the last two major news things. Knights of the Old Republic finally getting a remake. So real quick, Gwyneth, you have no idea what Knights of the Old Republic is, right?
Nope.
Okay, so this is gonna be me talking for the moment, but you did get a chance to watch the trailer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for those of y'all listening, if you've listened to my anytime I'll talk about Star Wars, like on the Star Warlords episode. By the way, we're gonna have another one that we'll go more episode that we're gonna drop where we'll go more in depth into the Knights of the Old Republic remake. But this game, the original Knights of the Old Republic, is my favorite game of all time. It is the A lot of people don't like some of the mechanics in it, but I think it is the perfect Star Wars game, and nothing has like ever come close since, and probably never will. This remake is also probably will never come close to it. But um literally everyone's been asking for this for years, and Disney like has finally listened. This game probably won't even come out for like till like 2023, you know? But um so I started off, I was super excited. When my friend told me, so I didn't this is when my phone was dead, right? So I didn't hear about this news until like a day after it
Oh,
happened. And my friend was like, "Hey, did you hear the remaster in KOTOR?" And I was like, "You what? Hello?" Like, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like the best news I heard all day." So I sat down, watched the trailer. Trailer features Revan, if y'all know who that is. How did you pronounce his name, Gwyneth? Like Revan?
Ravan, yeah,
Yeah, we got
Ravan.
Revan over here. So Darth Revan pulls out his lightsaber, just puts it up to his face, shows his mask. For context, his mask is like super iconic. It's like Darth Vader, Kylo Ren level, like iconic for a mask. Um, but overall, I am super excited for this game to come out. Like I said, I've been talking about this for the longest time. There is one caveat, and we'll go more in depth in this in our Star Warlords episodes. But especially as like the game, like we learn more about it. It's led by like their lead writer they hired for this game is like a person who believes like the sequels are like some of the best written Star Wars of all time.
Stop. Who?
I gotta pull up her name.
Kathleen Kennedy?
No, but like she's basically Kathleen Kennedy,
Oh,
writer
stop.
of KOTOR remake. Star Wars fans are not happy over Lucasfilm announcement they begged for. Trying to see if it has it on here. So her name is Sam Maggs. I don't know if you know who that is.
Never heard of her.
Um, Neither had I. Anyway, point is that like her Twitter is full of stuff like praising the sequel story, saying how like Rey's like one of the best written characters. Stuff like someone says like Knights of the Old Republic your favorite game. She's like not even close. Like I just and she's like redoing the story. You know what I mean? Like the story.
Mm,
Yeah, the story didn't need to be touched. The story is perfect for like a Star Wars story. Like it's like one of the best ones out there, and she thinks that like it needs to be rewritten for like a modern audience, you know? And I'm just like,
I get
yeah.
that. I get that. But then when your evidence for like a modern audience is that Rey is one of the most well written characters, that's something that I definitely have to disagree with, because if you're gonna talk about like as far as like modern female characters go in the newer movies, why would you not go with Jin? I think Jin is
Yeah, I think
much
Jin's
better.
way better. That's the
Yeah.
concern I'm having is like it
Yeah.
seems as if I'm getting like super in depth with this, but the point of the story is like this is not the proper person be putting in charge of the Knights of the Old Republic game. Someone who like I'm not saying the sequels are bad movies. I know everyone has their own opinion, but I think that the sequels got a lot of characters wrong. Like for example, Luke. Do you agree with me on that one?
Um,
I feel like they got his character wrong.
I think everything that they did with older characters felt cop outy and felt like fan servicey.
Okay.
Yeah. So it then yes, it would be under like getting the character wrong, because everything that they did wasn't for themselves, but rather to like hype up the movie, basically. You know?
So
I don't know how to explain it.
okay, so here's my thought process. When we heard episode 7 was coming out, we were excited, right? And like
Mhm.
it looked good and 7 was good. And then you like it went downhill from 8 to 9 when they like didn't like 7 was good cuz it's like oh, like there's still more to come, like it's going to get better. And then like it didn't really. Um so my fear is that like all these trailers are going to look really good and then we're going to get the game and then like something about the story is going to be like way off. And like instead of learning from the sequels, it seems like they're gonna do the same thing again, but with another franchise that I love. Like, yeah, it's cool to get more like um content like Star Wars movies, but like I want them to do it right. And I feel like they're just gonna get the game wrong now. I guess that's like my concern. That makes sense.
Yeah. I could see that. I mean, we'll have to see, definitely, just because like just from like what I'm seeing about Sam Maggs, she writes a lot of more progressive books, especially for women. But the issue is that she is also white, and I like, as someone that's like a person of color, like it's definitely also a concern because of like things like white women crocodile tears. So we'll see that, and like over like placing kind of feminism within the white community at a much higher level than like feminism as a whole, that includes like BIPOC and even POC. So I've never read any of her books though, but it can go like really, really right or really, really wrong, is what I'm trying to say, because she is modern.
Okay, so I guess that's my problem.
Yeah,
I have no problem with
being progressive.
yeah, with being progressive. These
Hmm.
I'm not this isn't a political show. Just I'd like to preface this. So like that's why I don't want to mention any of that, but it's just like not that you're wrong for doing so. My point is
No,
that
no, no. Yeah.
that's not the issue for me. The
Hmm.
progression, it's like the story was already good and it didn't need like anything progressive. Like for example, one of the main characters, her name is Bastila, like a female
Hmm.
Jedi. She's like an amazing character, and like there's nothing about her that's like anti-feminism.
Yeah,
You know what
no,
I mean?
that's my issue, because like things with like white women feminism is very different. So that's why like the type of progressive that she is concerning. So it could go really right or really wrong.
Yeah.
So that's why like I'm concerned too. But we'll have to see, just because like I've never read any of the stuff that she's done, so I can't really judge.
My thing is, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And they're trying. It sounds like they're trying
Yeah.
to fix something that's not broken. They're trying to fix one of the greatest Star Wars stories ever written. It's like it's a remake. Just keep the story, make it look cool. Like that's all I need them to do. I don't need you to reinvent the wheel to do it. That's my point. Okay, rant over.
Yeah.
Any last comments? I know you're not as emotionally invested in this game as I am.
Looks hype though. Looks hype.
Hell yeah. So we'll keep more updates on that as those come out. But in the meantime, here's the last news story of the day. This is a little less exciting, but it seems I got an email, so I thought I'd slap it on here. I got an email about the Disney College program. So
Mhm.
let me see if I can pull that up right now. So it's Disney College program. Apply now. So it seems it's October 21. I'm not too sure. So the Disney College program is currently accepting applications for Walt Disney World. So I thought I'd just throw that out there. Gwyneth, I don't think you're interested in that at all, right? You don't plan on ever doing that?
I was for a little bit, but I think I haven't looked into it. But it seems to me that it's a little harder to take like STEM related courses.
Oh no, like you have to take like a short like time off of college. Like you have to take like a quarter off.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's like the
Yeah.
issue, I guess. I am signed up for like their email reminders just because I'm interested in doing this program at some point in my life, like very soon even. But I
Good.
am currently like being a resident advisor this year, so I can't like just take a quarter off, you know? So currently, I am not going to apply this year, but I just thought I'd put that out there. Um, Something we talk about on the show a lot. If anyone
Hmm.
listening is interested in the college program, go ahead and head on to the Disney College Program website and you can sign up for it. So they do like you like do an application, they do like a web-based interview, and then I think after that, then like they'll tell you if like you got the job or not. Tips for people applying: smile a lot, say that you love people, and yeah, that's all I got. Things that Disney might want to see. I'm sure there's videos out there to explain like exactly what to do, but like a couple of
Hmm.
my friends have like done the college program and they said it was like this thing. So something I'm looking forward to one day. Any final comments on that for you, Wineth?
Do what your heart desires.
There you go. Do do what gets Disney some more money.
Hey, hey, We're not gonna get into that right now, Jared. You don't want me to talk. We're not gonna do that right now.
It's like capitalism. Oh,
No, seriously. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, it is my one vice with Disney. But
No, me too.
anyways,
Well, I actually have a couple, but yeah, main
I
one.
got a lot of problems with you people. All right. I guess we'll stop there for today. But yeah, that's as always. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe. I can't speak. It's been a week, man. I'm telling you. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a follow on Spotify, and tune into our episode next week where we hopefully have an episode. I don't know. Is there anything that's supposed to... Oh, Shang-Chi came out. Did I talk?
I watched it.
I have yet to see that, so don't spoil that for me.
Go watch it.
Okay, next week I'll hopefully have a mini review for Shang-Chi. Real quick before we head out, Gwyneth, give it a out of 10. No, give it an out of 5.
Oh, Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Like a 3.5.
Okay, without points.
Oh, I forgot we don't do that here. Okay, like a 4. I usually do out of 10. If it's out of 10, it's a 7.
Yeah, but then it feels like it's like a 70%. That's a C. That's almost failing.
Yeah. No,
that's why I like
know,
doing the 5 scale.
Yeah, but some people do like, oh, it's not a grading scale, so like average is like 5, which is even worse in my opinion. But that's just me.
I feel like a 3 out of 5 isn't even that bad.
Okay, then a 3.
Okay. Either way,
yeah.
I'm excited for it. But as I was saying before, you can find us on Instagram at Castles and Company, on Twitter, Castles, capital N Company, and also our website, castlesandcompany.com, where you can find links to our Patreon page and our Discord server. So, as always, until next time, remember this: laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever. Have a magical rest of your day. Bye, everyone.